Hey everyone, Allison here from Main Street Mayhem, and we're gonna do something super cool this morning. We're gonna check out the character dining breakfast with Minnie over at the Plaza Inn here in Disneyland. I am so excited. There's a ton of characters, and I can't wait to meet them all. So we're gonna take you guys with me. Come on, let's go. So as I just mentioned, this is the Plaza Inn, which is located inside of the Disneyland park, and we are going to experience the Minnie and Friends Breakfast in the Park character buffet, which is the only character dining experience available in either Disneyland Park or Disney's California Adventure. At the time of filming this in fall of 2025, the adult price for breakfast was $55, and the children's price was $33. Children 3 and under are free. Now, when you first arrive for your dining reservation, you and your party will get the opportunity to take PhotoPass photos with Minnie Mouse in her photo op area, and those particular photos are included in the cost of your dining reservation. After your photos, you'll be taken to your seat, and you will also receive your really cute Plaza Inn Minnie Mouse button. So taking a look at the menu here outside the restaurant, what you see on the menu is what you're going to get inside. So it's going to have your regular breakfast foods. I'm talking a yogurt bar with fresh fruit, croissants, danishes, mini muffins, anything like that. There was a cereal section that was crowded as well. So heading into the hot food, we have scrambled eggs, country scrambled eggs, potatoes, bacon. They also had a bar with mini waffles and French toast, as well as a make-your-own omelet bar, which apparently I did not record due to camera difficulties. And then they also had biscuits, gravy, sausage, and apparently chicken. Beverages, they have Twinings tea, regular and decaf Joffrey's coffee, which is the 70th blend, and then I believe they also have a cappuccino machine as well. For other beverages, they have iced tea, Coca-Cola products with water, and then they also had Minute Maid apple and orange juice, as well as cartons of regular milk, and then True Moo chocolate milk. Alright, to start out with my first plate, I got the biscuit, some sausage, bacon, and breakfast potatoes, as well as scrambled eggs, yogurt with granola, French toast, and a mini waffle, a croissant, and then I found some Jell-O up on the buffet, so I had to grab that as well. And then for my beverages, I got apple juice and True Moo because I am a child at heart, and I love apple juice and True Moo. So for our food review, we're going to start with beverages, and first up, I try the Minute Maid apple juice. It was really cold apple juice. It was very delicious. If you like Minute Maid apple juice, obviously, you're going to like the apple juice. Same with the True Moo chocolate milk. This took me back to, like, middle school, elementary school, and I love chocolate milk, so this was delicious. I'm glad they had it there. Next up is the yogurt bar. Now, you could get yogurt with granola or assorted fruits such as blueberries or strawberries. So I just went with granola. That's my preference with yogurt, and it was delicious. The granola added a very nice crunch to it. I enjoyed it very much. If you like yogurt, you're going to love this. Next up are the breakfast potatoes, and if you've learned anything from watching our vlogs, it's that I love potatoes. These potatoes were delicious. The breakfast potatoes had just a little bit of a crunch on them. They were seasoned phenomenally. They had great flavor. I enjoyed these breakfast potatoes very much. In terms of scrambled eggs, they had 2 offerings today. So there were regular scrambled eggs and then country style scrambled eggs. So I went with regular. These were actually really delicious for being on a buffet. They were light, they were fluffy, they had great flavor. They weren't the least bit rubbery. I loved these eggs. They were delicious. So for the breakfast meats, I got both bacon and sausage. Now, the bacon was actually pretty good. I usually like thicker cut bacon. This was pretty thin, however, it wasn't floppy. It was done well. It had a little bit of a crunch to it. It definitely wasn't the best bacon I've ever had, but for being on a buffet, it was delicious. I was actually really impressed with the breakfast sausage though. It wasn't dried out. The sausage had such a nice snap to it. It had fantastic flavor. I'd say for buffet breakfast sausages, this was probably one of my favorites. Next, I wanted to try the mini waffle, and this is super cute. It was delicious. It is basically the same as your typical Mickey waffle. It's a malted style waffle. It's really thick. It was delicious though. I loved it. If you have kids who love Minnie Mouse, they're probably gonna love that it's Minnie Mouse instead of Mickey. It was delicious. Now for the French toast, that was also extremely tasty. However, it was your basic French toast, but it was done very well. There's just nothing too special to mention about it, but it tasted really good. So next I tried the biscuits from the Biscuits and Gravy. And honestly, the biscuit itself was really flaky. It was really good. It was a very dense biscuit, so this would definitely go well with gravy. I skipped the gravy because typically the gravy for Biscuits and Gravy doesn't agree with me, but I can say the biscuit was very good. Next up I had the croissant. Now this was a very good croissant. It was very buttery, very flaky. It wasn't dry at all. My only critique was I wish it was a little warm. However, this was still a very good croissant. I definitely did not regret getting it. And to wrap up my meal, I had the Jell-O, and honestly, it was great. I mean, there's not very many ways you could screw up Jell-O, and it was the perfect way to end my meal. And that's a wrap on the food we had here at Plaza Inn. So to recap, everything I had was actually really tasty. What I will say though is it's nothing crazy special to write home about. Like, I'm not dreaming of anything that I ate on this plate, but it was all very tasty and I wasn't disappointed in any of it. So if you have some people who like breakfast, this one's probably for you. It's your typical breakfast food. If you've got somebody in your party like Tyler, who doesn't really like breakfast type foods, this one's probably not going to be for him. There's not really any other options that aren't truly breakfast food, but every single thing I had was very well done and it was delicious. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about all of the character friends you're going to meet during your meal. During my visit, I had the opportunity to meet characters like Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Chip and Dale, Daisy Duck, as well as two of the adorable mice from Cinderella, Susie and Perla. These characters were all phenomenal. I loved meeting them. What is important to take note of is that the character lineup for this breakfast in particular does change day to day. So you never know who you're actually going to meet during your meal. These were just the ones that I got to meet when I was there. If you're looking to meet some super rare characters though, I highly recommend checking out the Plaza Inn for breakfast. All right, everybody, that's a wrap on our breakfast with Minnie over at the Plaza Inn. Everything was delicious. The characters were amazing, and we saw so many characters. Winnie the Pooh and Tigger were there. Perla and Susie from Cinderella, which I don't think you can really see anywhere else here in either Disneyland in California or at Walt Disney World. I had a blast. It was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like us, subscribe to us on YouTube, and stay tuned for the next video. Remember, I'm Allison from Main Street Mayhem, and hope you guys stay chaotic. Bye.